What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Derek James, Errol Spence. Get this. Derek James not concerned with Terence's power, and he says, who the fuck has Crawford fought? Wow. Reigning trainer of the year, Derek James is not bothered by Terence Crawford's power and the potential damage it could do to his pupil, Errol Spence. And this is what he had to say. He said, who the F has he fought, man? What you talking about, man? Who has he fought? James told, James told in a recent interview. He said, who were those guys that he knocked out? Everybody can punch. It's easier to beat guys that are lesser. That doesn't mean anything. He's fighting guys who can't. You know what I mean? And those are the words of Derek James, and let me counterpunch. Well, who has he fought? He's fought the same guy that your father fought. Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter was the best win of his career. Who else was there? Who else did here? This is what I don't understand about Errol Spence and what people fail to realize. Who is Errol Spence beat? What name on his record trumps what Terence Crawford's done? There isn't any. Keith Thurman. There was no Keith Thurman. Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia's been beaten by everybody. Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, Shawn Porter. I mean, is that a significant name? That's the only name that I see. What, Ugas? Oh, okay. Ugas has been beaten before himself. I mean, so I don't understand where he hasn't fought anyone. Who the F has he fought? He fought the same guys that you fought. The two guys that were belt holders. Okay? Former champions. Kell Brook and Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter fought both of those guys. So then, and he stopped both as well. He stopped Shawn Porter, the first to ever do it, for one, and then everyone made an excuse about it. Oh, he wasn't the same, and he's the father Porter and the podcast Porter, right? And then he stopped Kell Brook. Oh, well, that was after he'd had so much damage. I'm like, okay, Kell Brook didn't have damage when he came into the ring with Errol Spence? Come on, man. We can't be this one-sided, because that's what we're seeing. That's what I keep listening to from these guys that are Errol Spence fans. They want to justify it. Dude, just let these guys fight and stop making excuses. Because what happens is, if Terence Crawford goes in there and mops Errol Spence, you know what's going to have to happen? You're going to have to make more fucking excuses, aren't you? That's what's going to have to happen. Derek James is going to have a shit show. He's going to lose his shit. He doesn't like Terence Crawford. He's been talking shit about Terence Crawford for the last 4 or 5 years. He's been asking, for one, who has he fought? Then for two, how many tickets did he sell? Oh, he's not a big enough name for Errol Spence. I'm like, okay, so you're trying to make Errol Spence into a star without fighting the toughest people. Good thing that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford were cordial enough to stay on the phone and keep communications open, or we wouldn't really have a fight at all if it was up to Derek James. Okay? But to ask a stupid question like that, it baffles me. Like, why would you ask a question of who has he fought? He's fought the same guys your fighter has fought. That's what. That's who. And there they are. Danny Garcia and Ugas? Okay, well, all right. Ooh. But what were the best names? Kell Brook when he first stepped up in the UK, and Shawn Porter. One hell of a fight that Shawn gave Errol Spence, like he did Terence Crawford as well, until Terence Crawford stopped him. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Derek James asking who has Terence Crawford fought, and he's not concerned with Terence Crawford's power. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!